How my fiancé left me to marry my best friend on our wedding day. 10 minutes before I walked down the aisle, my wedding planner knocked on the bridal suite door and whispered, "Sweetheart, we have a situation." I thought maybe the flowers were wrong, or the DJ playlist glitched, or my dad was crying too hard in the lobby. I had no idea the situation was my fiancé and my best friend standing together at the altar. Without me. We were that couple. You know the ones. The coordinated outfits. There he put a ring on it, ring reel that hit 200,000 views. The perfectly curated engagement shoot with the golden hour filter. The wedding hashtag Miles to Matrimony. On Instagram, we looked untouchable. On TikTok, people called us relationship goals. But real life doesn't have a filter. Looking back, the red flags were there. Miles had started saying he was emotionally drained from wedding planning. He blamed work, the economy, inflation. Weddings are expensive, babe. I'm just stressed. And my best friend, Kayla? She was my maid of honor. My ride or die since freshman year at UCLA. She insisted on helping with everything. Dress fittings, tastings, even staying late with Miles to finalize vendor payments. I thought I was lucky to have such support. I didn't realize I was slowly being replaced. 3 weeks before the wedding, I noticed something strange. I'd walk into a room, and conversations would stop. Kayla started defending Miles during our small arguments. "You're being too sensitive. He's under pressure. Don't push him away right now." It sounded like advice. It felt like betrayal in disguise. But when you love someone, you don't look for evidence against them. You look for excuses. And I had plenty. Fast forward to the wedding day. The venue was breathtaking. White roses everywhere. Guests dressed in pastel elegance. Phones ready to record my walk down the aisle. I remember staring at myself in the mirror. Veil in place. Makeup flawless. Heart racing. I whispered, "This is it." Then my phone buzzed. A text from Kayla. "Can we talk? Urgent." That was odd. She was supposed to be outside lining up. I stepped into the hallway. And that's when I saw them. Miles. Kayla. Hands clasped. Not arguing. Not confused. Together. His eyes were red like he'd been crying. Hers were calm. Too calm. "Maya," he said softly. "I can't marry you." Time froze. The hallway felt smaller. Like the walls were closing in. "What?" I laughed. Because that's what shock does. It makes you laugh at tragedy. He swallowed hard. "I'm in love with Kayla." There are moments in life where your heart doesn't just break. It shatters. Guests started whispering. Someone's cousin was already recording. I could hear murmurs from the ceremony space. "Is this part of it? Is this a prank?" Kayla stepped forward. "We didn't mean for it to happen." Didn't mean? Like it was a scheduling conflict. Like it was spilled coffee. My wedding planner rushed over. The DJ stopped the prelude music. And just like that, my humiliation became public. Within an hour, clips were on TikTok. Bride dumped at the altar, flushed face ring. Strangers debated my worth in comment sections. Some said she must have ignored red flags. Others blamed Kayla. A few blamed me for posting too much online. But no one talks about what betrayal does to your nervous system. I couldn't eat for days. I replayed every memory like a detective. When did I start abandoning myself to keep him comfortable? When did I silence my intuition? When did I confuse anxiety for love? Therapy saved me. Not revenge. Not subtweets. Not clapbacks. Therapy. I learned something painful. The betrayal didn't start on my wedding day. It started the first time I chose being chosen over choosing myself. I had ignored distance, overlooked disrespect, dismissed intuition, because I wanted the fairy tale. But here's what nobody tells you. A relationship that needs constant convincing is already broken. And this one? It collapsed right on schedule. Now here's where it gets interesting. 3 months later, Kayla and Miles did get married. Small ceremony. No hashtag this time. Guess how long it lasted? 6 weeks. Turns out, when two people bond over betrayal, they build their love on quicksand. He cheated on her. With a co-worker. Yes. I laughed too. Not because I'm bitter, but because sometimes karma doesn't need assistance. It just needs patience. Meanwhile, I rebuilt. I traveled solo to Chicago, took a pottery class, reconnected with friends who actually clapped when I walked into rooms. And one random Tuesday at a coffee shop, a man accidentally spilled oat milk on my laptop. He apologized for 5 straight minutes. No ego, no defensiveness, just accountability. We've been dating for 8 months now. Slow, healthy, private, no hashtags, just peace. If you're watching this and you've been betrayed, hear me clearly. You didn't lose your person. You lost the illusion. And sometimes the worst day of your life is the day God saves you from a lifetime of settling. So tell me, if you were in my heels that day, what would you have done? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this story reminded you to choose yourself, subscribe to Love and Relationship Lab, where we turn heartbreak into healing. Because sometimes, the wedding that falls apart is the life that finally comes together.